So hi guys, today we have another problem, that is minimum cost to make two strings identical. Basically, you are given two strings and you have to make those two strings identical. How? Basically, you are allowed to perform some deletion operation on the string. You can delete any one of the characters and to make the strings identical. And there is also provided some cost. What does the cost mean? Suppose here you can see ABCD is the string. Suppose you want to delete C here. So what can we do? Basically, the deletion of the cost that will be 10 here. And obviously, if you delete more than one character, suppose I want to delete three characters from here, then it will cost me 30, right? And also for Y, it will be same. Suppose we want to delete A and C, so it will cost me 40. Why? Because each deletion cost me 20. So and also you have to tell the minimum moves or minimum deletion to make the string identical, and you have to tell the maximum cost. Okay. So let us take this example and try to understand the question clearly. You can clearly see that ABCD and ACBD, and if we delete these two B's, you can get ACD and here ACD also. So here what is the cost? That is 10, and here the cost is 20. Okay. And you can clearly see that I am simply deleting one character from here and another character from here. So how many cost will be total? That is 30, right? So 30 will our answer. And they are mentioning the same thing also. And you can see in this example, EF and GH, all the characters are different. So to make those two strings identical, I have to delete all of them, right? So the cost that will need to delete all of the characters from X, that is 10 plus 10, that will be 20, and here 20 plus 20, that will be 40. So ultimately the total cost will be 60. Okay. So this is the question that they are mentioning to us. And what can be the approach? You can clearly see that which string is valuable for us. Means if we remove or omit this B and this B also, then we can clearly see that we have A, C, D and A, C, D. And notice one thing, this A, C, D, they are in the same order, right? And whenever you see like, okay, so we have to remove something between the elements and keep the order same, then there is some possibilities to have LCS that it will be helpful to us, right? What is LCS? Basically, longest common subsequence. So if we somehow generate longest common subsequence, then what we can get? Basically, the valuable characters that we need to preserve, that we can generate from the LCS, right? Suppose we are taking another example like A, B, C, B, D. Okay, so here I am taking B, C. Here you can clearly see that which one is the valuable one, that is this set, and we can simply delete this one, obviously, because the longest common subsequence that we can make from here, that is ABC, and what is the length? That is 3. Okay, so one thing is sure that if we somehow delete this B and D from the string X, it is string X, right? So what is the length of the string X? That is 5, and if we subtract it by using our LCS, that will be 2. So from X, I can delete two elements, right? And this string, this is Y, right? And what is the length? That is 3. And the LCS, that is 3 also. And that will be 0. So we do not need to delete any one of them because this is the minimum one. So the question is reduced into LCS. And obviously we have the maximum characters that we have to delete, and we have the cost, suppose C1, and here into C2. So the sum of the values will be our answer, right? Yes. So the question is reduced to LCS. Just you have to calculate the LCS, and then uh, we calculate the cost for each string and sum it up, and then that will be your answer. So if you know the how to calculate the LCS, then simply go and to solve this question. You don't need to watch this video anymore. And if you don't know, then I will discuss for that. Okay, so already in two or three videos earlier, I guess I explained how to calculate the LCS. So I'm not going into deep into this concept. Basically, I have filled up all the base cases for 0. Obviously, if there is two sets like S1 and S2 and you have nothing. So what is the LCS? What is the longest string that you can make? That is 0, obviously. So in this position, it will be 0. And okay, so let us first discuss what the all cells mean. Suppose this cell denotes that the longest common subsequence between ABC and A. Okay, so like that, for this box, uh, the it means that the longest common subsequence between ABC and the null set. So obviously, if there is a null set in one set and another set there is ABC. So obviously, the longest common subsequence that can be possible, obviously null, and the length of null is 0, obviously. So I have put 0 in all the rows and all the columns. So eh, this will be the best case, best case. So in these values, how can we calculate the LCS? In this cell, what does this cell mean? The longest common subsequence between these two, right? And you can clearly see that A and A, this is same. So the answer that will lie in this direction. Okay. So obviously you are removing A here and A here, and you are going backward in backward direction that the value they have, and we have to calculate plus one. You are calculate sorry, you have to add plus one into the previous data that we have. Basically, the DP concept. We have to work on the previous data. So here it will be 1, and here what does that mean? Basically, the longest common subsequence between AB and A. So suppose this is the set 1. So here we have AB, and here we have only A. Okay. So if we remove this B, then where the answer lies? Here, right? And if we remove uh, this A, then where the answer lies? Obviously here. And A and B are not matching. So we have to consider the maximum value from here and here also. So what will be the value here? That is 1. And same thing follows for the all upcoming cells. So here this will be 1. This will be 1 also. This is 1, this is 1. This C and C is same, so we have to go backward and calculate, sorry, add 1. So it will be 2. It will be also 2. Here you can see it is 1. It will be 2. Here it will be 2 and 2. Here it is 1. It is 1. Sorry, 2. Here it is 2. And these two are same, so we have to check for this value and add 1. So our answer will be 3. The LCS will be 3. So for this question, for cost of X string, that is, let us say Cx, and for Y string, the cost it is Cy. Sorry. Okay. So what is the length of the string? Suppose Lx, and we have to subtract it by using LCS, and Ly, the length of the Y, and it is LCS. It will be multiplied by Cx, and it will be multiplied by Cy, and we have to sum the values, and that will be our answer, right? So this is the process that we are going to follow. So let us try to code. First of all, we have to declare the dp vector int dp. It will be x plus 1. Why x plus 1? Because we have to store the base case, the zero values. So we are taking x plus 1. Here vector int, it will be okay. Not x plus 1. It will be the string, the length of the string. Let us declare the length of the strings. That is, suppose a x outside, it will be int b y dot size. Okay, so it is a is b plus 1. Initially, all the values will be 0, or int I is equal to 1. Why 1? Because we are starting from these values, and uh, to calculate the previous values, so we have keep keep these values. So we do not bother about these values. So we cannot traverse on these values. So we starting from 1 and 1 position, right? So then it will be I less than equal to a I plus plus, for in j is equal to 1, j less than equal to b, j plus plus, and then if x dot I minus 1 is equal to y I minus 1, then we can check for the previous value. That will be dp ij will be dp, sorry, I minus 1, j minus 1 plus 1, and else here dp will be ij will be max of dp I j minus 1 dp I minus 1 j. Okay, basically, if the values are same, then we have to consider for the corner value, and if the elements are not same, like this one, so we have to take the maximum of those two values. Okay, and then you have to calculate for this thing. So int answer will be a minus. Okay, let us make int LCS will be dp ab, and here it will be a. So LCS into cos x plus b minus LCS into cos y. So this will be our answer, return answer. Okay. Let us make in the brackets. Let us try to run the code. Hopefully everything is correct. We have some issue where P of A to P of B. Oh, sorry. This is a minus one. Okay. The answer is matching. Let us try to submit. Fine. It is working fine. So what can be the time complexity? Obviously, x into y means the length of the x and length of the y, and the space complexity will be same because we are taking the dp vector. That will be a into b. So this is the time and space complexity, and to solve this question, you can easily apply LCS. So yeah, this is the solution. Hopefully the concept is clear to you. And bye. See you in the next video.